Hydrated, that's what it is, Bernard.
Good morning, Bernard, and it's nearly Christmas.
It is, yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. And we've got some Christmas.
And there are 7 dwarfs here walking.
Can you just take Peter with his hat on, please, too?
I'll catch him. I'll catch him during the day. You're all right.
Okay. So we're here at Ratcliffe Bridge, and we're going to walk in the southerly direction, as you can see here, before eventually striking off east here, and over the under the railway there, and eventually arrive at Scorton. And that little cross there is where we're bound, because that's the Methodist Church, and they're going to give us coffee and maybe cake today there. And then we just return here back down the canal to the parking point.
Mileage?
5.5.
5.5 at the moment.
At the most.
Right, and there are, as I said, there are 7 of us, and we've got, well, I don't know whether it's grumpy or happy with a silly hat on, and we're all ready to go. Weather's looking reasonable. There's a bit of blue. There's a bit of blue up there. There's plenty of blue there. So let's hope that stays there, and we have a good day. Now we're into the look at the old tractor club. It's actually, Eddie's pointed out that this is a tractor that's used. The farm that we're going through used to be a chicken farm, battery farm, but they've put a lot of caravans in the huts now, and this is the one that tows them out and moves them around.
Wow.
So this is the caravan tractor. And we're just walking through the farmyard and through the farmland down a lane that's here. There's all sorts here, as there is with every farm, isn't there? A bit of junk windows, double glazing, a few bikes, mud guards, everything. There's everything here. So as I was saying, these apparently were all battery hen and chicken huts, barns, whatever you want to call them, and now they're used for storing vehicles over the winter, vehicles and caravans, caravans all around there. They don't take as much feeding or as much cleaning up after, I don't think. But yeah, look at this one. This is just full of them. Full of them for caravan storage. Way back there. Just such a lot here, and there'll be a bit of money there as well, I would think, both in caravans and in rentals. And Graham's just on the phone at the moment, so we'll home in on a little bit of fungus on this tree stump. This tree we're just coming out of the farm, going into the open land. Eddie and Peter just struggling with the gate, and that's the farmland that we've just come through. Well, I suppose it's fair to say that today we're on the Fylde, really. We are west of the A6, just north of Garsang. The direction we're going now, roughly westerly. I'm guessing Fleetwood directly ahead, and then around this way, getting over towards Blackpool. So Fleetwood round there, swinging back round here then, you can't see it, but over the Lune estuary to Heysham, and then sometimes you might be able to see the lakes over there. And then over here you've got Littledale and the Bleasdales, Fells over here. and then coming round to Beacon Fell and a bit of sunshine. Hey, we have a first. We have a double style. There's Bernard going over the first part of the contraption. He's coming over here.
Naughty actually.
Is it? Yeah. And then there's a second part here. So it's a good challenge, is this one?
Belt and braces, Joe. Thank you. Just watch the barbed wire here as you get over. Thank you. I'll take those if you like while you go over, and then.
No, I'll get on. Oh right.
Thank you very much.
This. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
They should make a board game out of this. Old men climbing styles.
Soon get bored.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't. It'd be like Operation, wouldn't it? What? Which bit should I throw over now?
Yeah. I'll bring it.
Honestly, I tell you. Hang on, I'll just do a little bit of film. So, we're still on the Fylde, still on the flats. Nice house here with a very interesting looking extension on it. Looks like a few containers stuck together. They're very pleasant. Football posts. Is that a football post or a hammock? And we're heading south now. It's a bit flat today. The weather's a bit grey, and so there's not a lot to keep us interested, but we're working hard at it.
Education and how to put goalposts up.
No, it's a hammock.
No, it's certainly hurricane.
We've come
There's a bottle of
over by the trees over here. Come across this way, and then there's a little lane that you can see there, and we just walk down that lane this way alongside the canal. See some of the boats coming into the canal, barges coming into view now. Still heading roughly south, just off the road now, through onto another public footpath. And this is 2211's apparently.
Look, Eddie's dining.
So we just so we're heading over that way. And again, you're looking over there towards the Troffer Bowland, Bleasdale Fells, and then down towards Beacon Fell, and this is called Green Lane. This is Stepping Stones by a restaurant. We came out of Green Lane and crossed straight across the A6 and walked up a track, no through road, which has brought us here. Eddie highly recommends this, but I'm guessing that it's something to do with or it'll be part of this huge caravan park that there is here, which should be fairly quiet at the moment but very well kept. Lovely location, so I'm guessing that this place will be busy during the summer. This is the northern part of Stepping Stones. I'm guessing that's offices and accommodation for staff and what have you. The river here, I'm guessing might be the Wyre. I'll have to confirm that. Could be the Conda. But going down here, going down these steps, and then across the little footbridge over there, and up the other side towards Scorton. So we've crossed the bridge, the bottom of that stairwell, over the river, and now there we go, Avanti West Coast. hopefully soon that'll be a collector's piece, that we don't see one of those again. This is the West Coast Main Line. Yeah, just south of Lancaster, between Lancaster and Preston. So we've just come along the track there. Still 7 of us. 7 of us? Yeah, 7. Coming into the little back road into Scorton, and here's Scorton Church. Generally you see that from the motorway, from the M6, and think, oh, we're in Lancaster now. But that's Scorton.
Where are we going now, Bernard?
Scorton Church.
Across here.
This was lunch today. This is where we were, and I'll go in there in a moment, Bernard. And it's Scorton Methodist Church Hall, and we've just had a lovely break here, coffee and mince pies, and it's been lovely. And now we're just going to have a quick glance into the church. Nice, light, airy church. Oh, lovely. Yeah. So this is Scorton Methodist Church.
I've only got 3 sticks in me.
This is Scorton Village Centre. Little post office there on the left hand side. Another church over the back above the white roof, right the right gable end. This is the Priory. Priory years ago. Very, very popular cafe, stop. Everybody used to come. Priory. A lot of cyclists used to come in. There's a little Citroen van there that's serving something. Probably Christmas goodies, I think. Yeah. And then here is another place now called the Barn, which is like it's almost like a theme park, is the Barn. Big cafe, lots of things going on there. And this is Scorton. Those of you who haven't been before, nice little place to stop. Coming into Lancaster, nice little place to stop and have a coffee. Let's have a little wander around. Just break your journey nicely. Now crossing the River Wire, which is right away along here, and then this is the West Coast Main Line, and there's a caravan site behind that that's called Six Arches, named after the railway bridge there. 6 arches on the bridge. Here's Eddie bringing up the rear. We've come out from Scorton, Bleasdale Fells in the background there. Come out from Scorton and Scorton Church. Looked parallel to the railway line for a bit along Station Road. Cross the A6, and then this is Old Holly Farm. That had been opened as a bit of a tea house, and now we're coming off this road, which would go back to the Cochrane Road, onto this footpath here, which will take us back, I think, via the canal to where we parked this morning. I think this is a bit of the climbing of the day. We've come up from the main road, which is down there. You can probably see cars going across it, backwards and forwards. This is the Bleasdale Fells, with the trig point on top. Over to Harris End, I'm guessing. Jubilee Tower over that way, over to the top of there. Coming round to Clougher, Littledale, Lancaster over that way. Still a bit of work going on the land here. Still people working. It's a glorious day. I've just been saying how nice it is today. It's a bit chilly, not as cold as last week, but glorious, beautiful sun and a beautiful blue sky. And so, as we said, onto the canal. I just come off the bridge there behind us, and onto the canal, and we're walking this way now north. Beautiful sun behind us, Lovely view over there to the trough. I think I'm almost getting the hang of this focus now on here. Lovely over there this afternoon. Yeah. Some nice little canal cabin barges and canal barges and little cruisers along here. Very small mooring area on the canal. We've got Gwendolyn and Auger so far. Have a few more up here. I think it looks like a push me pull you coming into view, but always somebody's pride and joy. They look after them well. Oh, they just all the way along here. Lovely little cruisers, barges. Probably, in fact, some people's houses. Some people may well live on them. And the reason I say that is because over there's one with a solar panel on it and a log store at the back. So that looks like somebody's house. It's a lovely lovely way to live. Nice on a day like this. Don't know if it'd be nice when the canal freezes. But as you can see, all the way along here, lots and lots of these boats. Lovely. So the back markers are making their way to us. These are the end of the marina and the barges and what have you. Little way in there, a few more fishermen here. The canal continues its merry way towards Lancaster there. We're cutting off now. Going down here, down this little track, down to the bottom of here. Swiveling round and back to the cars. And that's another day completed. The weather's been kind to us, it's been lovely today, and 7 of us have got round with no problems. We'll see you next week.